Happy Wednesday! Okay, today we're going to be talking about gratitude. If you haven't already, go look at the post. I put in a few articles talking about the benefits of gratitude. So it can seem like an annoying thing to do, especially when years like 2020 happen, where there's a lot that happens that's unexpected, or maybe things don't go your way. It's easy to unconsciously go down the path of victim mentality and blame all sorts of things on what's going on around you. However, next week is the week of thanks. So I won't be doing a Facebook Live next week because I will be starting to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. So I thought it'd be appropriate to bring gratitude in this week. And personally, it is part of my practice to help calm my nervous system, release tension in my body that I do in times of stress or at the end of the day, or if I notice myself get into a negative tunnel, or again, like I just mentioned, start to get really frustrated or blame things that's outside of my control, whether that be people or scenarios. And gratitude personally helps to shift the focus back onto what I have control over, my own thoughts, and truthfully, all that I have right now. And even though 2020 definitely didn't turn out the way that I envisioned, there's been some great moments of this year. I've definitely learned a lot in this year, not only for my health, because some of you know in May I was in the hospital for a week, but also for my business. I've gotten closer to my daughter and my husband in this past year since we've all been home more. So sometimes it's not appropriate to find a silver lining in all that's happening. Sometimes life just happens and scenarios are not that great, right? And that's okay. And we just have to breathe through them and process and feel. However, sometimes it is appropriate to look back on your day or your week or in the moment. And this is what I'm going to teach you today, so you feel like you don't have to add another thing to your to-do list. And that's this week's podcast as well. On how to incorporate gratitude in your life. So for me, I notice sometimes that if I get really frustrated about things, maybe a day hasn't gone the way I had planned, things happened outside of my control, my schedule shifted, maybe some disappointments of the day, or whatever it may be, if I find myself starting to go down a negative dark tunnel, it's really helpful for me. This is how I practice gratitude in the moment. And you can practice it right now with me. Just close the eyes. Just tap into your breath. And be grateful for your breath. It's what keeps you here on this earth. And it's such a simple thing we take for granted. We take for granted each and every day. We don't really focus on it a lot of the times. You don't notice it, it just happens in the background. But especially if you or someone that you know has had COVID, in that time of healing from that illness, they probably definitely noticed their breath more. And so be grateful right now that you're breathing without strain, without stress, without an illness. What else can you be thankful for? Sometimes I just start to notice all that is around me. I'm thankful for my daughter, I'm thankful for my husband, I'm thankful for my business, I'm thankful for all my loyal, long-time clients and patients and you in this group. So I just start to go down all that and remembering right there in a moment all that I'm grateful for. And it'll really shift my mind from being either worried, stressed out, frustrated, angry, or starting to move down like kind of anxious spinning thoughts that just keep repeating themselves, to choosing a different one, a different road to go down. And that can help give you more control over the scenario. Maybe something's happening that you don't have control over, it's outside of you, but you do have control over this. And so that's personally, it's very simple. It's not earth-shattering, but I practice it several times a week in the moment if I find myself kind of spinning out of control. Let me know if you practice this. Comment below. I would love to hear it. I love to hear how you also incorporate gratitude in your life. In the journal here, the Ignite Your Wildness journal, I incorporate, there's prompts in the morning, giving you a start of the day, what you're feeling, your baseline, what you want to cultivate through the day, and then at the end of each day, one of the prompts is, what are you thankful for that day? So that's another way to incorporate gratitude into your life, is reviewing your day at night. For some people that works. It helps to calm their nervous system down, and so then they sleep better. For some people though, adding it at night is another thing to do, so then they find themselves missing and it doesn't work well. So you got to figure it out for you. I like to do it in the moment, which is why I thought it'd be appropriate to teach that today, because I know many of you are very busy, got a lot going on. And this is simple. You can do it while you're driving. You can do it in between moments, in times of frustration, and it can really snap you back into the present moment and change your mood, essentially. So then your nervous system is regulated, reset, and you can be more creative, you can get a lot more done. So if you want to read more on gratitude, then you can head to the post that I posted this morning. There's a few articles there that list the benefits, and there's different perspectives in those articles. Some mention gratitude and its benefits in terms of very specific diagnoses like depression or anxiety. Some mention gratitude in terms of well-being. Some studies mention gratitude in correlation with a mindfulness practice, which I love. That's kind of what I'm do. I incorporate it into my meditation a lot to help cultivate more feelings of well-being. So allow that to stir your thoughts and get you motivated for this week, and to say thankful to you. Keep an eye out. I'm going to be releasing some Black Friday specials in the next day or two, and here in this group, and if you're receive my weekly newsletter, then you're going to get first dibs. Some of them have a limited offer, either the number of people, they all have a deadline, so you're going to get first dibs so you can go crazy over the Black Friday specials. And of course, also I'll put in the comments here if you want to sign up for a personalized free stress reduction chat. I'm happy to do that. I've been having a lot of great success with these, of people strategizing their plan, uncovering blocks or unconscious thoughts they didn't even realize were going on in the background. Getting more hope and inspiration for the future, and starting that now instead of waiting till 2021, right? Because if you think about it, what's magically going to change when the calendar flips to 2021? Nothing really. It's just a date. But you have the possibility to make that change, whatever emotion you're hoping for. So for example, if you're wanting to cultivate more balance and fulfillment in your life, or if you're wanting to cultivate more happiness and joy in your life, how can you cultivate that right now for the end of 2020, even though maybe you can't see your family over the holiday? How can you bring that into your life right now? Sometimes, I wrote this in one of my newsletters, We wait for all the pieces to perfectly line up. So then we can be happy, right? This has to happen, that has to happen, and it all has to magically fit together in a puzzle. And then we can say, oh, I'm worthy of being happy. What if you can be happy right now? What if just starting to experience and feel gratitude in your body? Notice all that you have to be thankful for, even though things might not be perfect, even though things might not be ideal. What if you're worthy of that right now? Because I know you are. The question is, do you? All right, there's some deep thoughts for you on a Wednesday. So I will not be here live next week, but there's a lot of content and videos for you to review and watch any weeks that you've missed. I'd love to see some hashtag replays on any of the videos. Comment with your thoughts, questions, and I will look forward to seeing you after Thanksgiving week. And in the meantime, you can always sign up for your free personalized stress reduction plan. I'd love to help you and get you living that balanced and fulfilled life. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.